question professors, students, and other partners to say, what are you doing that make you relevant to the nation? That's the Research Week.
So the Research Week is one of those important events where the university community, students, academics, and our partners get to showcase some of the research and innovations that are happening at the university.
Now everyone has to realize that research is what drives economy. It's what can lead us towards to attain the national vision, Vision 2030.
You know, the country in the new dispensation is set a strategic intention that they want to industrialize and modernize the country. And this is under a clear vision of becoming an upper middle income economy by 2030, as set by our president and chancellor of the university, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa. And the country went on to develop a national strategy, the National Development Strategy 1. And central to that National Development Strategy 1 is human capital development. And as a university, particularly University of Zimbabwe, because of our vision of becoming Zimbabwe's global center for research, innovation, and higher education training by 2035, we consider ourselves a central pillar in the human capital development strategy of the country. And how does the university do that? Like other universities, our role really is to develop two major forms of capital: the intellectual capital and the knowledge capital. The difference between countries is on how they organize and enable their intellectual capital to produce relevant knowledge capital, which if you want, leads to the production of goods and services. And this is where our nation has pointed us to through the philosophy and policy of heritage-based education 5.0. So to actualize that, because as a university our role is the how part of doing things. Universities develop tools, they develop methods, they develop approaches apart from experts and specialists. The experts and specialists are always about how. They know how to do things. They should know how to develop and produce things. Then you are a university. So to position ourselves in doing that, the university has set three major events, or we can say days in a calendar of the university.
So our Research Week, this is a platform to showcase and share research and innovations that is coming out from the different faculties, institutes, and collaborative research.
I started working on the project at the Department of Computer Science. I developed the walking stick in a way that it detects obstacles and gives feedback to the user. And then I went on to come to the Innovation Hub, and I further developed it to detect water bodies.
Let's call industry let's call commerce, let's call society, to showcase and share what we are producing as a university. And what we produce, we don't produce alone. We can also produce in collaboration and in partnership with these partners in the industry and in commerce and in society. To me, industry encompasses business. Industry encompasses what you call entrepreneurs. That's the reason why we put at the fore the term industrialization. So it recognizes all that we have entrepreneurs, we have business people, we have people who exchange goods and services, which we call commerce. And that's what should generate noise during the research week. Positive noise, if you want.
So this is an important week. This year is from the 23rd of August to the 28th, and it will happen at the University of Zimbabwe, the Research and Innovation Hub.
It is a platform where we are saying, let's call industry, let's call commerce, let's call society, to showcase and share what we are producing as a university. And what we produce, we don't produce alone. We can also produce in collaboration and in partnership with these partners in the industry and in commerce and in society.
The sub-themes range from all kinds. I mean, we are looking at from food and nutrition, security. We are looking at the animal and human health. Also, there's some emphasis on COVID. We're looking at digital economy, social security, and things like that. There are actually 12 sub-themes this year.
Initially, our research week would only focus on engaging university staff and students. But this year, we've tried to embrace even industry, our alumni, and international partners. There's lots of collaborative research which is done by researchers at this institution. We have partners from other universities within the country. We have partners with universities in South Africa, in Zambia, in Malawi, that's in the region, and then internationally, UK, the Americas, China, etc.
We had a massive response this year. Actually, we accepted 244 abstracts and rejected, unfortunately, 49 of them. But it was a massive response. Yeah, the researchers did respond.
So basically, it is a platform where people don't want to miss what's happening at the university. People don't want to also miss, as lecturers, as students, to prove they are worthy and show their relevance to society. That's what the reason why we have established the concept of a research week.
At the beginning of the first lockdown, my sister gave birth to her first child. So it wasn't a normal delivery, she had an operation. So at the hospital, we were given 20 drugs that were on the prescription. So we have to move around each and every pharmacy looking for those drugs. So when we arrive at a certain pharmacy, they tell us that this drug is not here. Go to Avontel, that's where you can find it. When we arrived at Avontel, they told us that your medical aid is not accepted here. So we spent a lot of time looking for pharmacies. So that's when I decided to create a platform that will put all pharmacies on one place.
The how part of how the university will do it is through the establishment of a robust and sustainable research, innovation, and industrialization ecosystem. We are busy building that ecosystem. And what that ecosystem entails is, it entails, one, stimulating the young people to be more focused on serving purpose in the production of goods and services, in terms of their skill, knowledge, and attitude, the orientation towards solving problems that our people face. We call it at UZ, what do our people want?
We are hoping to have set aside 2 days, one for international partners and then another day for our local strategic partners. So we want to hear what is coming out and what is emerging.
The plan is to have 70%, maybe 60 to 70% of the research week will be virtual, and then 30% will be face-to-face and here on campus. So we've divided it into those two, and there will be presentation online. We're going to use different platforms of getting that done.
You know, innovation is about creativity. Innovation does not know any discipline. You can innovate from any discipline. Whether you are from humanities, or you are from life sciences, you are from engineering, you can innovate. But it takes people to support you to do that. And the first phase of that has been the challenge we were given and the support we were given by His Excellency and Chancellor, the President, Dr. Idi Mnangagwa, who personally challenged us to say, what do you do with these students when they finish, when they are doing all this good work? Why don't you harness this capacity to build an intellectual capital? And we took up the challenge. And we have a flagship program of the University of Zimbabwe Graduate Innovator Program. That's what drives the Innovation Hub.
Well, this is an important event. We really are looking forward. There are some excellent abstracts which people have prepared, and the researchers have been working hard. There are some innovations which as we all, this Education 5.0, the services and products, there's lots of exciting things. So people should come. People should watch it online. Don't miss this week, actually. There's going to be lots of interesting things happening.
If we continue on this path where the government is playing a central role in supporting research and innovation, we will see in the future, maybe not so distant future, what we are calling private sector taking over. Because that private sector will have a base in the universities. And to the university, we will call that a footprint. The university should be able to say, we have enabled company A, B, C to function because of the intellectual property that we've produced, because they are a startup company of a university. We should be able to account for the growth of industry. And if we are able to account for growth of industry, it means we are able to account to the nation our activities. And I think if we all change our mindset to focus on that, I would then invite everybody to say, be a friend of the university in problem solving. And for that to happen, interact with us at the Research Week.